Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel today. I will teach you about don't share these three things. So let's start. Clapperboard title: A wise person always hides three things. Charlie Chaplin's wisdom that can change your life. In a world full of noise, the loudest voice often hides the weakest soul. But the wisest among us, those who truly understand life, live in silence, not secrecy, but wisdom. Today, we dive into the timeless advice believed to reflect the mindset of one of the greatest artists and minds of the 20th century, Charlie Chaplin. Were these three things a wise person always hides? And more importantly, why? Let's begin. Performing Arts, Part 1. Who is Charlie Chaplin? 1:30 to 4 o'clock. Before we explore the wisdom, let's remember the man himself, Charlie Chaplin. A man who made the world laugh while he cried behind the curtains. He grew up in extreme poverty, worked through mental breakdowns, political attacks, and personal loss. Yet he smiled. His life wasn't just performance, it was silent resistance. His films were full of laughter, but behind every laugh was pain, and behind every joke was truth. He once said, "I always like walking in the rain, so no one could see me crying." A man who lived through hardship and rose with grace. That's who we're learning from today. Locked? Part 2. The first thing a wise person hides. For 10 o'clock. Direct it. Never reveal your next move. A wise person never broadcasts their plans. They move in silence. Why? Because energy flows where attention goes. When you tell people your next goal, you open yourself to two things: unnecessary judgment, the illusion of achievement without action. Charlie Chaplin never announced his next film. He worked in silence. And when it came out, the world stood still. Story: there was a young man named Saif, a brilliant programmer. Every time he had an idea, he posted it on social media. He got likes, dopamine, but no results. His friend, Aman, never posted anything. He worked in silence. After a year, Saif had 10 unfinished projects. Aman? He launched a successful startup. Moral? Talking too much about your dreams may replace execution with ego. Brain, Part 3. The second thing a wise person hides. 10 to 1800 hours. Broken heart, never expose your pain to the world. Not because you should suffer alone, but because most people will not understand, not care, or worse, use it against you. Charlie Chaplin lost his father at age 10, had a mentally ill mother, and was homeless by 13. But he never begged for sympathy. He turned pain into art. His smile was his armor. Story: in a small town, a girl named Hira lost everything in a house fire: her books, her memories. Instead of talking about it constantly, she began volunteering at a children's library. Years later, she opened her own literacy program for girls. Hiding pain isn't denial, it's transformation. A wise person understands. Your pain is your power when processed silently. Crystal Ball, Part 4. The third thing a wise person hides. 1800 hours to 2400 hours. Light bulb never boasts about your income or wealth, because money doesn't define your value. Character does. A wise person knows that wealth attracts envy more than respect, and false pride leads to real downfall. Chaplin became one of the wealthiest actors of his time, yet lived modestly. He gave away millions to charities, but never spoke about it publicly. Story: there was a businessman named Tariq who always dressed simply. He once attended a meeting where others mocked his plain clothes, but later, they discovered he was the CEO of the company that hired them all. Moral? Real wealth is quiet, not loud. Milky Way, Part 5. Final reflection. 2400 hours to 28:00. So what are these three things again? Your plans, your pain, your income. A wise person protects them not because of fear, but because of understanding. In a world addicted to sharing, restraint is strength. In a world obsessed with validation, self-worth is freedom. Wisdom isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing what to keep to yourself. Microphone outro and call to action. 28:00 to 30:00. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone you care about. Push and subscribe to this channel for more powerful life stories and wisdom. Envelope with arrow comment below. Which of these three things you keep hidden in your life? Remember the words of Charlie Chaplin. To truly laugh, you must be able to take your pain and play with it.